Once you meet Brooke, you really get a sense of her soul. She is such a beautiful individual. She is such a gift, and she is just a unique and beautiful human. She's able to take words that oftentimes, aren't that colorful or aren't that playful or aren't that just magical, and she's able to create this vivid, beautiful story in this imaginative masterpiece. And I think it comes from the way she, just how she is in her life. She's in a wheelchair, so she doesn't have some of the capabilities that I have. But what she lacks in her physical abilities is tenfold beautifully compensated in her mind, in her imagination, in her love for people, and her love for really wanting to create empathy and compassion in our world on this planet. And it is shown beautifully in her work. So if you want a friend, if you want somebody to help write your story, or if you just want a place where there's a loving individual beside you, Brooke is the girl to go to. She's amazing. I knew that Brooke was interested in creating this business, and she had mentioned it to me. And on the flip side of things, my mother had always mentioned how she wanted to capture grandmother's story. And I, over the years, had learned bits and pieces of my grandmother's story, and it's always been so interesting. And one night, me and my mom were enjoying dinner together, and we had this epiphany. Brooke was doing this GoFundMe project to get this business up and going, and I knew that she, was looking for clients. And I thought, we have the perfect opportunity to capture grandmother's story and to work with Brooke, and I love spending time with her, so it was just kind of a win-win. So that's where we kind of merged the two components.
It's been absolutely fantastic. She is such a sweet girl and has such a mind on her. It just is mind-boggling to listen, and how she can take something in, and that we're just going all over the place with some of these things, and she can put it all together, and it amazes me. She did write a snippet of things that she's put together, and it brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't believe she could make something so beautiful out of our gibberish.
Working on my mother's life story, and it's so interesting because my mom has so many stories in there. I want to pass them on to my grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and it goes from, it's just interesting. And Brooke just takes it and weaves it and brings it to life, and it's beautiful.
I heard about her project, her Brooke's Butterfly Touch, when she did a book signing for the book that she wrote, and I thought it would be an awesome idea, because my grandparents had just passed, and I thought it would be an excellent way to pay tribute to them. She really, pays attention to little minute details that you wouldn't really think about, and it helped me to organize the photos before I gave them to her, and just made it easier saving them and, thinking about what to caption and how much to put for each photo, and she just works with you step by step through the whole process.
Working with Brooke is, she's totally awesome. She she knows, like, I like that, you know, I gave her a script and she kind of read it and she knows, like, you know, where I want to go with it. And so that kind of helps. And so she adds and edits and, you know, helps me create a story of what I want. Lives with a disability herself. She can relate to, you know, a lot of us that have disabilities, and especially those who use wheelchairs, so who are wheelchair users. And she's very involved, like a lot, so she's in different organizations that have to do with advocacy for people with disabilities and things like that.
Like, we always tell people that she's the brains and I'm the legs. I'm just there for the physical stuff that she has difficulty doing. As far as, you know, behind the scenes, there might be times when she wants me to type something out for her. Not that she couldn't do it, but simply because I'm faster. Even if you don't understand her speech, you do get words here and there, and so they realize that I'm saying exactly what she said, and they realize the intelligence behind the answer, and at that point they go, oh, okay.